On November 8, 2023, in Arkansas, the tranquility of routine patrol was pierced by the sight of a motorcycle defying traffic norms. The rider, slicing through the lanes with an agility reserved for the streets of California, where such maneuvers dance in legal gray areas, was oblivious to the state trooper's watchful eyes. In Arkansas, this ballet of asphalt and rubber was not just frowned upon, but outright illegal. The trooper, duty-bound and swift, activated the pulsating lights and piercing sirens of the law. The chase was not a mere pursuit, but a silent conversation between order and rebellion, a high-speed discourse without words. The motorcycle, a blur against the concrete, seemed to challenge the very limits set by man and law. It was not just the lane splitting, but the audacious speed, a brazen sprint at twice the legal limit, that beckoned the trooper to give chase. As the pursuit unfolded, it became clear this was no ordinary chase. A second officer joined the chase heading northbound on I-430 with a clear mission: to intercept the motorcyclist if the chase continued beyond the reach of the first officer. The motorcyclist, clad in a tan shirt and maneuvering a motorcycle that blurred between shades of blue and dark green, became the focal point of a high-stakes operation. The officers coordinated without words, their cruiser's engines roaring in unison with the chase. The speed tracker beeped relentlessly as the numbers climbed, hitting a heart-stopping 142. It was a critical moment where every decision mattered, every turn could be decisive, and the slightest error by the motorcyclist could lead to dire consequences. The second officer was prepared to employ an unconventional tactic, one that could emerge from the opposite side of the highway, should the motorcyclist attempt to evade by heading south. It was a calculated risk, a move that could end the chase abruptly or add another twist to this high-speed drama. The chase intensified with the addition of a third officer who swiftly merged onto I-40 East, closely tailing the lead cruiser in a strategic formation. Meanwhile, the second officer maintained a steady course northbound on I-430, seemingly lagging but poised for an intercept. The suspect approached a critical juncture, a fork that could lead to a fateful encounter or a fleeting chance for escape. The choices were these: continue east on I-40 or veer south on I-430, potentially into the path of the second officer. The lanes ahead were sectioned, each one a possible route to an uncertain destiny. The chase reached a critical point when the suspect veered onto the I-430 South exit, unknowingly heading towards the second officer. In a swift decision, the officer maneuvered his cruiser across the median, creating an impromptu blockade on the highway shoulder. The suspect's path was now a collision course with the law. The southbound track of I-430 became the stage for the chase's climax. The motorcycle, once a fleeting shadow, now lay wrecked, its journey halted by the officer's decisive action.
Ahead of it. 430 southbound.
Hey, get on the fucking ground! On the ground, now! On the ground!
Calculations estimated the motorcyclist's velocity as he zoomed past a cruiser, his speed oscillating between 32 and 45 miles per hour, a contrast to the earlier 142 miles per hour. The officer's strategy was as unconventional as it was effective, forcing the motorcyclist to decelerate rapidly. This tactical maneuver not only halted the chase, but also ensured the rider's speed plummeted to safer levels. It was a calculated move that showcased the officer's quick thinking and adaptability in the face of danger. The suspect, it turned out, was not a hardened criminal, but a thrill seeker with no prior offenses. His record was clean, devoid of any substance-related charges or criminal history. But this wasn't the first time the motorcyclist had caught the officer's attention. The same bike had been involved in a previous chase, its rider exhibiting a pattern of risky behavior, weaving through traffic with a dangerous intensity. The discovery of a blue pistol and an extra magazine in his backpack added a grave dimension to the incident. The law had been aware of the rider's penchant for excessive speed, having spotted him on several occasions. However, capturing him had proved elusive until this fateful pursuit. The culmination of the chase brought a litany of charges against the suspect, ranging from a felony for vehicular flight to multiple misdemeanors. These included reckless driving, excessive speeding, unsafe lane changes, and a failure to signal, among others. Hey, that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming content. Until then, stay safe.